So good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, how are you?
I am all well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also quite well. Thank you for asking. And ma'am, we are meeting very first time. Yeah, we don't know about each other. Who are you and where are you from? And currently, what do you do? First of all, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. My name is Khushbu Thakur, and I'm basically from Bihar. My birthplace is in Bihar, but I'm residing in Bangalore. And if you talk about my academic, I have done in master in English literature as well as I have done in B.Ed also in English only. Afterwards, now here for my working profile, I am working as an English teacher in Bangalore. That's all about me and my family. They all are residing in Delhi. Now it's you.
Yes. Mm, it is nice interaction from your side. Yeah, and
Thank you.
right now, so you are a teacher,
Yes, English teacher.
English teacher in government school
No, no. In Bangalore's private school.
or private school. Yes, all right. And may I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Yes. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal, and by professional, I am a working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me. It is my short introduction.
That sounds very good. So you are in hospital duty, right?
Yes,
In
yes,
West Bengal only.
yes,
You are working in West Bengal.
yes, yes. Yes, I belong to West Bengal and I belong to village area. Yeah, and I work in a hospital. It is rural hospital. It is near my house. It is not a far away. It is seven kilometer far away from my house. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Means you are residing at home only. Very good. We are very much far from our hometown. My hometown is in Jharkhand. My parents, they are living in Jharkhand only. Bokaro is still city. And my in-laws, they are living in Delhi. But we are here only in Bangalore. Both of us, we are working in Bangalore. I have 4 years old son. He is also reading in Mama Zilla preschool. Here only Bangalore. So my it's all about this. Yeah.
You have a one son right now. So he is 4 years old, and is he going to English medium school?
Yes, yes. In Bangalore, it's
I
complete
like.
English only.
Yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask one question to you. I observe that in our society, in our locality right now, most of the guardian, most of the parents, they are always sending their child in English medium school. But why? What is the reason?
See, because as we know that English has become global language. In each and every part of the world, everyone has to communicate in English. As we know, our mother tongue, like our language, is Hindi. But in spite of it, everyone, wherever we are going for our job, everywhere we have to communicate with the people in English only. So nowadays, it's like mandatory you have to learn English language. It's not like that if you are going to the government sector, like especially in civil services, English is not so much required. I know you have to be perfect in your themes, whatever you have chosen. But here we are in private sector, so we have to learn English. It is very mandatory. Everyone has to learn. So if you have to step by step, you have to be fit on the society. You have to learn English. Like it's a language, and you have to learn it. That's because of all this reason we have to learn English. It's my thought. Can you know? May I know about your views?
Yes, I am learning this language because there are so many reasons. Number one is, English is an international language as well as the communication language. To communicate each other, to communicate other country of people, English is necessary. English is needful language also. Right now, also you are from Bihar, but right now also you are right now also you are staying in Bangalore, yeah. But you have your own native language, but I don't know your native language properly. But I belong to West Bengal. I have another native language. Bengali is my mother tongue, but you don't know my native language properly. But after learning English, we are talking each other. We are connecting each other. That's why also English is connecting language. Yeah. And ma'am, in our state, in our country, there are 29 states in our country. and every state has a own native language. Yeah, and whenever you go to the whenever you go to the another state, basically you whenever you go to the southern part of our country in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, and that time also you have to face a lot of problem to communicate other state of people, because I have heard that who are belong to Tamil Nadu, who are belong to Kerala, they always speak their native language, otherwise English. They never speak in Hindi. That's why also you have to face a lot of problem to communicate other state of people. And on the number two is, English is a professional language. Whenever you go to the interview for taking a good job in a multinational company, first of all the interviewer asks a question in English. Yeah, and at that time also you don't speak in front of the interviewer in English, and that you will not get the job. Yeah, and that's why also English is very important right now. But I am learning English because there is another reason, because when I was starting in my school life, when I was starting in class 8 and 9 standard, at that time my English was not good, and at that time I was very weak English subject, and at that time I could not write one sentence in English properly, and at that time I did not know how to make a sentence in English properly. Actually, my all study was Bengali medium school, and when I was starting in my primary school, there was no English subject in my school. Yeah, that's why also I have to face a lot of problem. And right now also I am working person. Whenever I get free time, I always try to learn English. In this time also I can write properly, because before speaking English I have completed it. I have completed the all grammatical rules. Right now also I can write properly. There is no problem in my writing, but I can't speak properly. That's why I'm practicing right now. Yeah.
That's very good that you are still working on it. Actually, I am being a teacher. Still, I am also working to improve my English because when I shifted to Bangalore, I am from north side. I belong to northern side only. No? When I shifted to South India, I was also like because here everyone used to communicate in only their language, native language, Malayalam, Kannada,
Yeah.
Tamil, Telugu. And if apart from this language, they will communicate with other language, that is only English. They don't speak Hindi. They always prefer their
Yeah.
native language, or otherwise English only. So here, by residing in Bangalore, I came to know that if we have to communicate with all of the people here, we have to learn English. It's because of that. This is the main reason that here everyone has to speak English. But before that also, when I was in my school, from that time I was started learning. I was starting. No, I have to learn English like language. I have also improved grammar because we know on that time we don't have any platform where we can interact with the people. So first, what we have done, I have done especially. First I started learning grammar. Then I came to the language. Then I came to that speaking skills. So here anyone has to speak English, and this is the best thing because if you have to come in not only in southern part but in India also it's discriminated that we in southern part we have to speak English. It is mandatory here. And apart from here also, wherever you are going outside from the country, you are going to abroad, you have to learn English from where how you can communicate. And English has
Yeah.
become the greater opportunity. It is the window of greater opportunity. If you are very good in English, you are able to present yourself in English. It will enhance your personality. So English is very important nowadays. Everyone has to learn English. Whoever has to present in a very good manners because as it's very clear. Whoever is going to tell that no Hindi is like I know Hindi is our mother tongue. We
Hmm.
should know Hindi. But by learning only Hindi, we can't prove ourselves everywhere, especially in private. We have to prove ourselves by English. We have to learn it. We have to perform there. And if you are working in different states, you can't learn the native language there. No? It's not possible that everywhere we will go and we will learn their native language. It is unable for it is unable. We can't do. So English has like connecting. It is the connection between we and from other people also. So if we are here, so we can connect to other people. Apart from if we are facing any interviews also, what we are facing interviews on MNC's company, people are sitting in Hong Kong, China, everywhere, apart other world. They are talking to us, they are taking our interview, we are facing there. So if we don't know English, how we will represent there? We've lacked there, na? So we have to learn English. It is very important. Every time nowadays it has improved that by using social platform, YouTube especially. People are working on YouTube. They are uploading videos. By watching that videos, by practicing, people are learning. They are improving themselves without spending a single rupee. They are not spending a single rupee, but they are watching that videos and they are improving it themselves also. But when we are on that time, even I am from CBSE school, but our books are in Hindi only. So we have to put so much extra efforts to learn English, to know the language. But now it's a okay type. Everyone can learn English in very easy way. That is very good thing. And here, as I started working in YouTube also, because as a teacher, I said that if you are a teacher, you know that you love teaching. My passion is teaching. I love teaching. So I thought, why I can't upload video and all. By seeing that, by watching that videos, people will also come to learn it. I will interact with n number of people randomly if we are connected, because we both are unknown to each other. But still, we have some topic to get interaction. That's why I thought that why I can't get interactions with the people, and I will upload. People will also get some benefits from this video, and I will also get be benefited. Because if I am talking to you, I'm having conversation with you, I'm learning something from you, and I'm practicing it. Because as my mother tongue is Hindi only, na, I have to speak English, and day by day, every time we have to learn it. By practicing only, I can improve. Okay.
Yes, yes. And now, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I have.
And what is the name of your YouTube channel?
Kushi's English World.
Yes, yes. And how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
I recently started.
Recently. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And ma'am, I am asking one question to you right now. So you are a teacher. You are and do you speak in your school in English?
Yeah, only English.
Only
Hindi
English. And
is not.
yes, yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask one question to you. You are a teacher. You have a lot of experience in teaching, and right now, so you are speaking English very well. But I am asking one question. I belong to village area. I don't have a lot of vocabulary in my brain. While speaking, I get stuck. Yeah, lack of vocabulary. But after conversation, I was thinking it was very easy. But at that time, it does not come in my mind. And I have been facing this problem for a long time. I am asking one question: how am I improve my English? How am I improve my vocabulary skill?
Well, this is a very general question, and everyone is facing problem here while coming to the vocabs. Still, I have also facing the same problem. I have to improve my vocabs also. What we can do? See, if you are watching anyone's video, if you are working, you are Google surfing anything. So if you are getting any new words, I will say two or three tips only. If you are working anywhere, you are watching, you are doing some new words. So write down that words, search the meanings of that words, and after that you speak it by framing 5 or 6 sentences. Anything, any new words if you are getting, any vocabs, you have to improve the vocabs. So you find out that vocabs, you know that what is the meaning of that vocabs. Anything. Okay, like I'll give you the example. Beautiful. You know, beautiful means sundar, and the synonyms of beautiful is ravishing, exquisite. This all the vocabs there. So if you have to use ravishing in your words, in your sentence, and it is new words for us, if it's new, then what we should do? We should write the meanings. Afterwards, you start framing the sentence. If you will frame the sentence, and whenever it's required, okay, they're beautiful. So other word I can use is looking very ravishing today. So new words it automatically came to your mind. Whenever you are speaking, you don't have to think. Practice. Whenever you are getting any new words, you start working on it. You start framing sentences on it. You just put lead on your ears and learning your sounds only, your voice.
Yes,
You
yes,
imitate that voice, and while working anything, if you're watching TV, if you are working on the kitchen, anywhere if you are working, you just put earphone in your ears, and start listening, because you know music, whatever the songs we are listening, automatically it learns now. We don't have to put extra efforts. We are learning it. We are getting that this music that we have started murmuring, hymning that music. So if you will do the same thing for vocabs also, you just make some notes on that. Daily you just read it. Don't learn. If you will learn it, then definitely you will forget it. You don't learn it. You just read it, the words there, vocabs, whatever the vocabs you have written in your notebooks. You just read it in your own voice. You record that word, and while working, you just put the earbuds on your ears and you start practicing. By listening only, it will subconsciously stuck in your mind, and when you have to speak, it will automatically came out. You don't have to put some extra efforts there. That no, I have to learn vocabs, I have to do, I have to. If you will learn it, then definitely you are going to forget. You don't have to learn. You just daily read it. By reading, it will automatically stuck in your mind, and it will use whenever you have to use that vocabs. It will come automatically.
Yes. And ma'am, I have one more question to you. And I belong to West Bengal, and English is not my mother tongue. That's why also in my point of view, basic English grammar is important. But many people also told me English grammar is not important for speaking English. But in my point of view, also basic English grammar is important in my point of view, because there is no good environment at our home, and there is no good environment in our society. Yeah, no one speaks English in our locality. That's why also basic English grammar is important. And ma'am, I would like to ask one question to you. How much English grammar is important for speaking English?
Well, this is very important question because whenever people are speaking English, they are just focusing on language. They are not working on grammar. I know. See,
Yes.
if you will come to the speaking points, communication skill. It's true that if you are working on communication skill on that time, you don't work on grammar. On grammar part, you will leave it because you don't have the time. Grammar has vast syllabus, so many things you have to learn in grammar. You have to practice the rules and regulations, whatever the mention in the grammar. If we will talk about the grammar, tense. Tense, because tense is the basic part of the grammar that we have to learn it. We have to practice it. So if we talk about the tense, in tense, how many rules are there? We can't learn the rules. We have to practice it. But when we come to the speaking skills for communication, see, English is like language, like our mother tongue. For mother tongue, your mother tongue is Bengali, right? Bangla. Sorry, yeah. So, are you learning grammar for Bangla?
No, no. Actually, actually, at that time, there is a good environment at my house, because everyone speak my native language. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's also after listening and speaking also I learn my native language.
Okay. So that's what I told you. For learning your native language, you don't have to learn grammar because in Bangla also you have grammar. In Hindi also we have grammar. But we are not learning grammar on that time now because this is our language. We are by interacting in our atmosphere, we are learning it, we are speaking it. So if it will come to like language, English language, we don't have to learn grammar. We have to create atmosphere. We have to practice like learning, speaking. How much you will speak, you will improve your language skills. But when it comes to write, if you have to write essay, if on that time you don't have the grammar knowledge and people in front of you, they are invigilator, they are going to give you marks, on that time you will get zero. On that time you won't get the marks. How will you get marks? Because if you don't have the knowledge of learning like grammar, then you will like present tense, past tense, you will messed up. Everything is going to messed up on that time. So how you can get the marks? But while it comes to speaking language, communication, see in Hindi we are communicating to anyone. On that time we are not focusing on grammar. We are just हाँ मम्मी ये कर रहे हैं, मम्मा वो कर रहे हैं, खाना खाने जाना है, सोने जा रहे हैं, मैं एक लड़की हूँ, मैं एक लड़का हूँ. That's what only we are doing now. But if we'll come to the English language like that, if you will say I am boy, no one is going to judge you. But if you will write the same thing in the copy, in the notebook, I am boy, article A is missing here. I
Yes.
am a boy. You can't write I am boy. You will not get a mark. But if you are speaking I am boy, my name is Shantanu Das, no one is going to ask you that you have removed, you have left the article here. So grammar is
Yes.
important. It's very important. But when it comes to only speaking skills, because nowadays you don't have so much time that you will go through the grammar, you will learn each and every rules of the grammar, where we have to put past tense, where we have to put future tense, where we have to use pronoun, conjunction, interjection, preposition. So many things are there. All parts of speech you have to learn. We have 8 parts of speech. Everything you have to learn while speaking. So on that time we don't have so much time, that first we will learn grammar, then we will start English language speaking. Because when I was a kid, when I was learning in school, on that time it was like, no, I have to learn speak sorry, I have to learn English, I have to speak English. So on that time what I did, I was practicing grammar first. First I learned tense, then afterwards, what if I came to speak anything, I was framing in my mind, and then I started speaking. If you are fluent in English, like as you are fluent in your Bangla, I am fluent in my Hindi. On that time, we don't have to frame in mind. Just we have to speak. Whatever the knowledge we have, whatever we have to present, anything like if I have to ask you for food, simple I will come to you, sir, मुझे कुछ खाना चाहिए. Simply I will ask you. But if you are new to any language and you are thinking that I have to learn grammar first, so what you will do? पहले मुझे कोई इंग्लिश में आई बोलते हैं, फिर यहाँ पे चाहना है तो चाहना के लिए मुझे वांट लगाना पड़ेगा. अब आई जो है वो मेरा फर्स्ट पर्सन है, तो फर्स्ट पर्सन के साथ मुझे क्या लगाना पड़ेगा? सिंपल V1 लगेगा. फूड है यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे मुझे फूड वो वाला फूड से. सो यू हैव टू थिंक if you will go through the grammar. But if you are not going through the grammar, you are just speaking for fluency. And that time you won't think that I have to put want, I have to put wants, I have to put I have to, you are just, you will just speak. So this is the difference when you are learning through grammar and when you are just learning language. This is the basic difference that you have to come in mind. You have to keep in mind. But if you come to writing section, on that time, definitely you are not going to get marks. So it depends on your purpose, that why you are learning English. This is the
Yeah.
main thing that you have to keep in mind. I am learning English, I am speaking English only for speaking skills, only for fluency. I don't have to participate in any exam. I don't have to get the part of that exam that where I will get marks. If you are participating for exams like SSC CGL paper, there you have to learn grammar. If you are thinking that I am very good in speaking the skills, then I will pass the SSC CGL exams, because in SSC CGL so many grammars are there, so you won't pass. But if you come to interview only and you have very fluent English, you will pass the interview. So it depends on the purpose, that why you are learning grammar, why you are learning English language. This is the basic and the main thing. So it's all up to you.
Yes, yes. All right, ma'am. Yeah, I have learned a lot of things from you. Yeah, we are talking about 20 minutes. It was nice conversation with you. Yeah, thank you for giving your valuable time. All right, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.